This is a damn good year for television shows. Woo! Hey everyone, welcome to another review, and here's a review for a TV miniseries called Big Little Lies. Yes, this show stars Reese Witherspoon, Laura Dern, Nicole Kidman, Shailene Woodley, Adam Scott, Alexander Skarsgard, Zoe Kravitz, and this show is created by David E. Kelley, and it's directed by Jean-Marc Vallée, who directed movies like The Young Victoria, Mud, and Dallas Buyers Club. And yes, this is a 7-episode miniseries based off a book. Yes, again, a book I didn't read. I'm sorry, people, but yeah. This show, Big Little Lies, the story of this show is, it takes place in this, rich little town full of these really kind of spoiled and very unlikable people and stuff, and they all butt in each other's business and stuff, and basically they talk about each other and stuff, a typical community kind of thing and stuff, and basically what happened is someone got murdered, and we don't know who got murdered or who did the murder and stuff, and basically the story flashes back to all these people's lives and how that incident came about and stuff, because that's the last episode and stuff, and basically they just talk about these characters. The show mostly focuses on these four mothers played by Nicole Kidman, Shailene Woodley, Reese Witherspoon, and Laura Dern and stuff, and about them raising their kids with their husbands and going through problems, personal problems. Some problems are much bigger than other people's problems and stuff, and they deal with Laura Dern's daughter is getting bullied in school and they don't know who's picking on her. They think it's Shailene Woodley's son and stuff. Shailene Woodley is new to this town and she's not a person from money, but then she befriends Reese Witherspoon, who does have a lot of money, and again, Reese Witherspoon gets into a lot of people's business and stuff, and yeah, she's one of those people. And then you got Nicole Kidman, who has actually got the biggest issues of them all. She actually has an abusive husband who's played by Alexander Skarsgard and stuff, and yeah, and she's trying to deal with this abusive relationship. She's going to a therapist, and she's basically trying to get out of it and stuff, and yeah, it's a very twisted relationship. And also, Shailene Woodley has a very dark past. She was once raped and stuff, and that's how she got her son and stuff, and she doesn't know who the rapist was and all that shit, and yeah, again, they're still also trying to figure out who's picking on Laura Dern's son and everything, and again, this all leads up to a murder and stuff. So yeah, that's the story of Big Little Lies without going into too many spoilers. And yeah, this show is weird, darkly comical, and very thrilling, and I kind of fucking loved it, actually. I really enjoyed this show. This was a very good miniseries. I thought there may be a season 2, but actually by the end of the show, it kind of does all wrap up. There is a few things that happen, just kind of like what I said in my review of 13 Reasons Why. There could be a season 2, but there probably won't be. It's the same with this show. There can be a season 2, but they probably won't make a season 2. For the show as itself, as a standalone 7-episode miniseries, it is very good, very well acted. It does have that very dark comedic edge, and there is a lot of good drama. TV series really shows the, realism of a rich community and stuff, and they're all about class and getting into people's business and stuff. Those typical whippersnappers and stuff, yeah. Yeah, because I know community like that. Communities like that exist in this world, and it's annoying, but they exist, and this show showcases it beautifully. And yeah, there is a lot of unlikable characters, which was my one issue with the show. There was a lot of characters I did not like. Some characters made really stupid decisions, and again, very unlikable at times. And yeah, there's characters I was really enjoying, but they did stupid and unlikable things. I'm like, that's so terrible. Yeah, and there was also a couple episodes, not all, a few episodes were a bit inconsistent at times, and again, I can't spoil why, but it was very inconsistent with its plot and even some of its character motives. It was a bit inconsistent, only in a few episodes. Those were my only issues. As the show as a whole, it's a very good show. I really liked it. The performances by the whole cast is fantastic. Nicole Kidman's really good in the show as this wife who's getting abused by her husband. And you think she's getting turned on by the abuse, but really she's just really scared of her husband. And she plays a very sympathetic character, and she's fantastic in this show. Reese Witherspoon is, wow, she's a sassy one in this one, and she's at times very unlikable in the show, but Reese Witherspoon gives a great performance. It's almost similar to her character in Wild, a very unlikable character, but she does get redeemed by the ending, and yeah, I really liked Reese Witherspoon's performance. She was really good. Laura Dern was also very good. Again, a very unlikable character, but by the ending, you kinda see where she's getting from. And yeah, the male actors were also really good. Alexander Skarsgard plays the abusive husband, and my god, he is scary in this show. He is fucking nuts in this show. And he's great, and Adam Scott is really good in the show as well. Zoe Kravitz is very good. The standout, I think the show stealer in this show was Shailene Woodley. Shailene Woodley, again, just like what I said in my review of 13 Reasons Why, the actress Katherine Langford, I hope she gets an Emmy nomination. And for this show, I hope Shailene Woodley gets a nomination. Shailene Woodley is so good. Her character is very broken, very compelling, has a lot of layers to her, and you don't know what she's gonna do and stuff. You think she's suicidal, you think at times, like, is she making good parenting choices? But all in all, she is doing the right choices, and you are following her story in a very cohesive way, in a very relatable way for a lot of women probably out there, and Shailene Woodley gives an amazing performance in the show, and she is so freaking good. The writing is also good. David E. Kelley did a great job writing the script for every episode. Every episode was very tightly written, had a lot of good dark comedy, good dialogue, very clever character moments and character traits and stuff, and Jean-Marc Vallée did an amazing job directing these episodes, a very well structured story, and yeah, it was really good. I really like the tone of the show. I love the opening credits to the show as well. It's very dark, it sets the tone for the story. It also shows you things that are about to happen, which I found very clever and stuff, because there's some things in the opening credits that really didn't make sense, but when you watch all 7 episodes, everything in the opening credits really makes sense, and it's fantastic. It's a great song, has great atmosphere, and it sets the tone of what you're about to watch. The show itself, Big Little Lies, is really good. It's not a show for everyone, but it's a show I would definitely recommend. It's an HBO show, so you're gonna get some vulgarness, some nudity, and some very inappropriate scenes, but it's an HBO show for you. But yeah, other than that, this show is great. I highly recommend it, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. And yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this show an 8.5 out of 10, so yeah, Big Little Lies was really good. So yeah, that was my review for the show Big Little Lies. So in the comment section below, please tell me, did you see the show? If not, please go check it out. And if you have, what is your favorite episode of this 7-part miniseries? My favorite was that finale. Like, all the episodes were good, but the finale that was on last night was fan-frickin-tastic. How they wrapped up the story was so freaking clever. That was my favorite episode. But what is your favorite episode? Comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.